feel so secure in being single and being on my own, and I really enjoy it, but the hardest factor of it is money.
Don't get me wrong, I love being single and I love living alone. It's great, it's fantastic, but fuck, it's expensive.
I think there are a lot of people out there who think that being a single person is really easy financially because they're like, oh, well, you only have to pay for yourself. And like, wrong.
People are now in relationships because of the economy.
The worst thing about being single is finances.
Genuine question to all the single mums out there. How are you affording life?
Honestly, it looks like being single currently is the worst thing you can be in 2024.
Being single comes with its own set of challenges, especially when it comes to finances. Today, we're diving into the world of single life and the unexpected costs that can add up. People are talking about the worst of being single is finance or money or expenses, but watch till the end, there is something bigger than finance or money. Now let's dive in. And one more thing, subscribe or economy will collapse.
Don't get me
Yo, what's poppin'? GE Gangsta Boy Food Nigga, man. We back with another reaction video. How y'all doing today? I gotta ask, man. It's GE Gang. We grind every day. Every day we grind. You know what I'm saying? Going after new goals. No matter what going on in this world, no matter how much we, talk about shit, how much people whine about shit, what we see going on online, we stay down till we come up. That's GE Gang, you feel me? So I'm checking on you guys to make sure you guys did something today. Productive. Did your side hustle today. Did your job today. Showed up, showed out. Made some extra money. Whatever. That's the type of time we on. I went and put my 13 hours in today. Guess where I'm at right now. Yeah, we locked in. I'm talking to you guys right now on that hustle, you feel me? Hey, we about to tap into this, man. Like, people love being single. A lot of people love being single until they don't love being single. When it comes to paying all the rent, all the bills, all the car notes, all the insurance, you feel me? And 2024 has proven that, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people are in relationships because it's hard to make it as a single person. Some people are not in relationships in which they were because it's hard out here, you feel me? So we about to tap in and see what's going on with people and what they thinking, if they want to be in relationships, or are they happy they made the choice not to be in one. Let's tap in. Them at the end of the video. Make sure at the end of the video I got a playlist. I got 30 videos on there. Make sure you tap on that playlist. Play it from top to bottom. If you like this kind of videos, I got 30 videos in there for you guys, man. Tap in.
Don't get me wrong, I love being single and I love living alone. It's great, it's fantastic, but fuck, it's expensive.
Don't sound great or fantastic.
I spent $600 on brakes on my car, just on the front part of the car, because I couldn't afford all four brakes and axles and rotors and whatever the fuck. And then now I just paid my car payment, which is $500. So I just blew $1,100 in like 3 hours, and it wasn't even like fun, Fuck.
Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Hey, I love my women. I love you guys. You know what I'm saying? But it sounds like she says she loves being single, but she misses having a man. If you caught what she said, she's saying the axles, she couldn't do the brakes, the axles, and she didn't know what she was talking about. But she had to do it all on her own. And the mechanic's going to take full advantage of the women. If you're a woman that don't know what you're talking about, they're going to take full advantage of you. I bet you want that man now, don't you? Shit get real. All these women out here talking about, I don't need a man for this and this. Watch this video. Send them this video. It looks like these women about to tell y'all otherwise. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I love my women, though.
Sorry, it's just so overwhelming. Like, you work and 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 you work, and it's just to pay off, like, your basic necessities.
Now let's watch something from London.
London's got that find the berries. London's got that find the bait appeal. And people, people are now in relationships because of the economy. Single people, listen, being single in London is the new miracle. Forget walking on water or turning water into wine or being born of a, being single in London is the new miracle. Single people, how are you? I'm here for a much overlooked reason. I'm not here to tease you about your inability to find love. I'm here to check up on you. How are you doing with them bills? I know rent alone is forcing people into forced cohabitation. Listen,
Cohabitation.
This person I'm about to tell you about lives in London. Yeah, we make sort of the same money, give or take a couple of £1,000. My mate pulled up in his new car the other day. I said, "Wow, how much you paying for that a month?" He went 6 bills. My brain just said, You see what can be possible when you find love? You see what can be achieved? Because single people, no. There's live by yourself, drive a nice car, have food in the refrigerator or whatever the hell you want to call it. Have gym membership where you can shoot content and all that. Yeah, it's mad. I know. Listen, I know people. I know.
Hey,
I know
hold
divorced
on, bro.
couples.
Hey, basically he's saying, man, when you a man out here, bro, and you don't have a woman, you get to reap the benefits of your working hard type. You get to go get that new car. You know what I'm saying? You get to have food in the refrigerator. You get to sit down on the comfortable couch. You know what I'm saying? By yourself. You know what I'm saying? Watch whatever movie you want to have. Want to watch what? Have the remote in your hand without having somebody take. Bro, he's saying all of that. For the women, he's saying, not so nice. Not so nice. You know what I'm saying? Like the women are struggling, the man is loving it. I don't know. Let's finish the goddamn shit. What he's saying.
Who can't even afford to move out because shit is so hard. I kid you not. I genuinely know somebody who was separated, divorced. Mrs. is bringing home next man and that.
Man and that.
Mrs. is bringing home next man. Because of the economy, bro, can't move out.
Damn.
Love me, bro.
I feel like nobody's talking about this, so I am going to. Why is this that being single is actually so expensive? I have signed up for every hobby you could think of. I have gone on yoga retreats. I have signed up for surfing. I have signed up for pottery, hot yoga, hot Pilates, sitting at coffee shops. I physically have been trying to pour into my cup and fill up my free time, but I didn't know how expensive that this was going to be. And I physically and financially can just not anymore. I don't know what else to do. I can't believe that this is what life has come to.
I think there are a lot of people out
All
there
of
who
the
think that being a
independent
single
women,
person's really
stand
easy
up.
financially because they're like, oh well, you only have to pay for yourself, and like, wrong. Yeah, I do only have to pay for myself, which means I have to pay for my rent entirely by myself. I don't split it with a partner. My council tax bill, even though there's only one person, is only discounted by 25%. So if you're splitting your bill down the middle with a partner, I'm still paying more than you individually. My energy bills, yeah, okay, I pay less than you, but I'm not paying half because most of that cost is a standing charge. If I want to go on holiday, I have to pay for the room or the cabin entirely by myself. If I want to get a mortgage, I have to have a bigger deposit, and I can't get approved to borrow as much because I only have one income. Like, financially, is really, really difficult to be a single person, and I think more people need to remember that when they're talking to their single friends.
I often do videos talking about the fact that I'm 39, single and happy, but today I wanted to tell you about the worst thing about being single. Gotta keep it real. It's not always easy. So yeah, the worst thing about being single is finances. I have to pay for everything myself. There is no one to share a single bill with. But I'm being serious. Mortgage or rent, bills, food, everything. I get to share costs with nobody. And I know there'll be people like, well, that's your fault. That's your fault because, you know, you're single. You haven't met somebody. You're single, aren't you? It's your fault. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I just be in a relationship just so that I have someone to share the bills with? Does that seem like a good idea?
If you are in a relationship and you are giving financial advice to your single friend who lives on their own, pays for everything by themselves, stop right now. Stop it, stop it, stop. I had so many people that are in relationships tell me things about money, like, oh, I do this, I save this, I do this, like, we split this cost. I don't have that luxury. I split cost with nobody. I pay for my car, my apartment. Okay, that looks so disgusting. I pay for everything on my own, and I don't have an extra $500,000 a month extra to invest in. I really don't. I would love that. The minute a boyfriend moves in, the minute I have an extra $2,000 a month. Probably. Groceries in half. Granted, you're probably buying more groceries because 2 bodies are eating, but in half. Car, gas in half. Insurance in half. Rent in half. Half. That means if I pay $2,091 in Vancouver, I can't do math. But that means I have an extra $1,000 plus a little bit just based on rent alone that I'm not paying. That can be invested. That can be saved. And someone has made a video on this before. There 120% should be a single.
Bro, this is a real thing we talking about? Like, this is crazy. This is craziness. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, I think it's common sense, man. A lot of people don't take it to the consideration, especially the women that get out here and they independent, don't need a man to this because they don't want to listen. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to be a team. They don't want to pay half of the bill. They want to pay half of nothing, but want to, be single and pay everything and then go pay everything and then cry about not having a significant other. What is this? This is a thing. I know damn well, all my guys, tap in the comments section. You know damn well, if you're the breadwinner, if you out there making your bread, whether you got a job and 10 side hustles, whatever, you're living comfortably by yourself. For sure. The moment that you bring in a girlfriend or whatnot, the cost is going up, and we all know it. Women come with things, they want things, you want to please your woman, you want to buy her things just because you love her or whatever the fucking case. Then that extra money you used to have, now it starts going away. Then they hit you, hey babe, can you send me a cash app to get the coffee? Hey babe, I want to go get my toast. I go, bro, come on. Man, we ain't new to this, bro. It's definitely not cheaper to keep her, you know what I mean? It's cheaper to give her the boot, you feel me? And then the women out there, they want the man. This can't be real. Man, I need y'all to tap in the comment section, but I'm not hating on my women at all. The ones that's out there taking care of men, they taking care of it. The ones out there that know, they know. Men, we already know. You know what I'm saying? It costs to take care of a woman, bro. It's part of the game.
Tax, because single people, we're paying a lot of money to live.
It's not feasible to be single in this economy, and it makes sense why so many people are in relationships. I'm a hater, but it's true. Because the economy does not favor us singletons. And personally, I think that's quite literally rude when we have no help. I mean, some of y'all are in relationships and you're still not getting no help, but that's not here nor there. That's not my problem. I'm speaking for us single people. In fact, you might as well be single. Just join us. You are single. You're with us. It's not feasible to be single in this economy. It's ridiculous. And it makes sense why so many people are in relationships. Now, some of you guys are happy. I'm a hater, but it's not feasible. So, applications, send them through. Winter's coming. It gets colder. The heating goes on for longer. Let's save some money.
This is a very vulnerable video because I just got done having a mental breakdown. But to all of my single gals out there who live on their own and get all of their stuff for themselves on their own, I am proud of you because I am one of those people, and it is so hard sometimes. I feel so secure in being single and being on my own. And I really enjoy it.
I cannot. How do you feel so secure and love being single, but you're on the internet crying? You had a meltdown. You cannot be that secure. Why would you get online and say something like that? Why? You wouldn't even be on here if you were secure. You'd be like, it is what it is. This is what I signed up for. I want to be single. I love it. Keep it pushing. You don't get on here and have a meltdown because you're single, because you have to pay all your bills. Oh, God. Fuck.
But
ain't no buts.
The hardest factor of it is money. It's so hard to feel so good being single, but wish so badly that you just had like a partner to be able to rely on a little bit as well. Like, you guys could both rely on each other when it comes to finances and stuff like that, like rent, groceries, just anything. Like, it's honestly so hard sometimes seeing my friends who are pretty much all in long-term relationships and living with their significant others. And meanwhile, I just made a spreadsheet of like the things that my money goes towards, because I'm looking for a new apartment, and apartments are so expensive right now, especially just to live alone. Like, why do some places want you to like cough up over $2,000 for like a 300 square foot apartment that's like a studio apartment? It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I should be able to support myself on my income and be able to afford my rent, but I can't, because all of you crappy landlords out there want to charge literally an arm and a leg for me to be able to have a roof over my head. Anyways, the point of this video is just saying, for all of you girlies out there taking care of yourselves, I see you, because it is not easy to do. And I don't know, any girls who are out there being able to do that and like being able to pay their rent and also occasionally do things that they enjoy, or maybe treat themselves to something every now and then, how are you doing it? How are you doing it? Because I think I might be at my breaking point.
Genuine question to all the single mums out there. How are you affording life? Honestly. How are you affording rent or mortgage repayments, food, then kids' sports, school fees, life? Like, I'm not even thinking about other things like clothes and all of that sort of stuff. Like, how are we affording it? Because I don't think most people can survive off of one wage unless that wage is ginormous. How? Like, and it is so...
You got to go to Goodwill. You got to shop at the dollar store. You got to go to the Habitat for Humanity. Like, you got to do certain things. Certain shit you just can't buy no more. Certain brands you just can't buy no more. Simple. That's so hard.
stressful, and what I'm struggling with is the guilt then of like, I'm working a lot at the moment and then I'm not as present with my boy, and then I feel guilty about that, and I'm like, oh, I should be more present with him, but I'm just working because I gotta work, because I gotta put a roof over his head and food on the table. If you've got any tips, let me know.
Now let's watch some clip that explain being single costs something more than just money.
Don't get me wrong, I love being single, but the worst part for me of being single is when you have a bad day and you come home from work, and you come home to your empty apartment and you walk in and it's really dark while the lights are off, and it's also really quiet, and you're the only person there. And you just kind of realize how alone you actually are, and then you just sit down on your couch and you realize, like, wow, I'm the only one who lives here. There's nobody here to give me a hug or comfort me or to listen to how my day went. So that's the thing I miss about relationships the most, is that there's no emotional intimacy when you're single. You don't really have like a person or your person. Sure, you can text all your friends, but they're probably gonna respond in 1 to 2, 3 business days, and by then you'll probably be over it. So yeah, it just sucks on the really bad days or when you're sick. I know when I'm sick, I spend a hell of a lot of money on DoorDash because I deadass cannot drag myself out of my apartment to go to CVS when I'm sick like a dog. I feel like it's too much of a burden to ask my friends to deliver medications for me. It's just like when you have those really bad days, just re-emphasize that, damn, I really am all alone in this world, all by myself.
I've been single my entire life. I'm going to be turning 42 in August, and I've never had anybody love me or desire me or want to be with me. And I have so much love that I feel like that is inside of me with nowhere to go, because it can't transfer to friends or my family or my parents, because it's something separate, it's something different. And I've gathered all of this love since I was in high school, and then it just sits there and it eats me alive sometimes. And I'm bringing this up, oh my gosh, I just slammed my hand off of that. Sorry, I'm bringing this up because I'm lonely and sad, and the world is hard and horrible. And I was thinking this morning that, like, no one's laid next to me in bed. I've never had the comfort of someone's arms around me. When I've had difficult moments, I've gotten through them, by myself most of the time. Now I have a beautiful family of brothers and my mother and my dad when he was alive, and I love them. I'm grateful for them. But there's something different about having somebody that's there for you, next to you, with you, and it's a different kind of loneliness if you've been single all of your life. And I know that there are people who get this. There are people who follow me that get this. But I was thinking about it in terms of just bigger worldly issues as well. The fear of the world and the difficulties that we are seeing. And again, this is minuscule on the level of what some people are facing, but it doesn't mean that it's nothing. And I have to figure out how to deal with these feelings. But the idea that, like, I don't go home and somebody's there to talk with and cook dinner with, and I have a roommate, but we do our own things. We have our own lives. And again, it's not the same. It's not the same. And I'm always told sometimes as a single person,
how do you go 42 years old with no relationship? Like, especially with all these dating sites out here, and you know what I mean? Like, none of your brothers or sisters introduce you to like a friend they might have had? Nothing? Like, how do you go 42 years of not experiencing any of that? It's beyond me. What she's saying is people that follow her that can relate, and that's at 42, that's crazy.
and that it's not easier on the other side. And so I guess I just wanted to say to people who get this feeling that you're not alone, and I know that it's difficult, but I also know that there's a certain type of strength that has been developed that I have because of my experiences in my life that has led me to be able to do difficult things. And it's difficult being alone, and it's okay to feel lonely, and it's okay for it to feel hard and scary. So just know that you're not alone, and know that I see you and I'm there with you, and I'm still seeking to find ways to make it easier for myself. And I really, really do wish to make it easier for others. So if you're lonely, know that I'm sorry, and know that I'm sitting in the lonely with you. I hope you have a good day, everybody.
In the end, it's about love and connection, the kind that makes you feel alive. So if you're single, don't be afraid to take the leap. You might just find the love of your life. And if you're in a relationship, cherish your partner and appreciate all that they do for you. Because love is the most precious gift.
That's all I'm saying. If you're in a relationship, appreciate what that do to you. Do to you. Do for you. Yeah, man, because I'm telling you, when you get out there on your own, you don't miss it till it's gone. You don't miss a good thing till it's gone. That's all I'm saying. Like, you see these videos, they talking about how they love being single, but turn around and have meltdowns and mad they got to pay by themselves. And as far as I can see, nothing but women. We saw one man, but we saw all women. So what does that tell you? It tells you, I think the men are okay being single. That's what it tells you. Like, and then you have the women that say they're okay, but then show they're not okay. I don't know. Tap down in the comment section. Let me know, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I've had this thing. Like I tell you, listen. I've seen the most growth on my channel when I started keeping it real. When I started being real and being vulnerable and like showing the real shit that I'm going through. Like these videos that I'm making, these reaction videos, how hard it is in this world. The shit that every day we dealing with, working all these hours, 80 hours a week, trying to gotta have a side hustle to make ends meet. And the car notes, man, when I started talking about this type of shit, because I'm really what I'm going through, that's when I seen the most growth on YouTube. Now, sometimes, like I told my girl, I'm like, sometimes I feel like you don't appreciate it because you talk too much shit. You know what I'm saying? You talk too much shit. I do way too much. You feel me? Man, I'm like, man, you can get, bro, I ain't gonna, if she see this video, she gonna be mad at the motherfucker, but I don't care. I'm like, bro, I'm at a point in my life, man, we've been together for a while, and I love you, but bro, it's just certain shit I'm not gonna deal with in my life at this moment, especially as hard as I work, and why I'm doing it. I go this hard, not only for me, but mostly for them, for my kids and my girl. Like, that's what I do it for. I'm gonna get mine, but I'm gonna make sure you guys has as less stress to deal with in your daily life. And if you call me and say, hey, can you send me this? I got it. All that shit talking, man, we can keep that shit to a minimum, especially over some stupid shit, because I ain't got time for it, bro. I asked my girl. She'll tell you. I know, man, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You can go. Now you can go be somebody else's, man. The next motherfucker can take care of you. What you see how it is, man. Man, listen, man. We could talk about that in the next goddamn episode. I could do a goddamn vlog with that. We could talk about this for a while. But I love my women, and don't get it twisted. It's just we gotta start being real with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't take the advice off social media when they tell you, girl, you ain't gotta deal with certain. Go be single, and they over there got a man in the cut. They ain't telling you that. A lot of these gurus, the shit they tell you to do, they doing the opposite. Just know that. You know what I'm saying? But it's 2024, man. This in this economy, I don't know how people are just they going through it. I'm going through it too, but I ain't going through it. When I see videos like this, I'm like, I ain't going through it like I thought I was at all. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys tap in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Let's run it up. Let me know if you're in that position. If you're a single person, let me know if you really love it. Don't lie. Don't you lie. Let me know if you really love it. Let me know if your relationship, if you really love it. You know what I'm saying? And you cherish your partner, and you don't take your partner for granted. I don't care, man or woman. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, man. We turn it up. Make sure at the end of the video, there's going to be a playlist. Tap on that playlist. Go watch the rest of the reaction videos. I got a whole list for you guys. I'm doing 2 a day, so you guys got a nice list. Hours of videos. You feel me? Thanksgiving's coming too, so you can eat that turkey and be all no, and then turn my shit on and watch me and eat the turkey do, how they do type. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's your boy Food Tucker. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Gone.